urge.
You begin to recognise yourself.
Yes.
I was talking to you earlier about ending up in a very judgmental conversation last night, and I went home and I kicked the imaginary dog. But today, before I met you, I meditated this morning, and difference was, even when I was talking about it, it still upset me, but I was talking about it in the past tense, as opposed to it affected me all day today. That was what I noticed was different, that I was able to not separate or distract myself from the emotions, but rather just, I was going to use one of your words there. I was going to say I accepted it, I experienced it, and I was able to hear how I felt about it from the meditation. And then I was able to speak about it. I probably wouldn't have.
You see, what you're saying, something spot on. You persisted in meditating. And what that means is, the key thing is, you hand yourself over, as it were, to the 20 minutes. And during that time of meditating, you do the best you can during the 20 minutes. If you have to stand on your head, stand on your head. If you have to scratch your hair, scratch your hair. Accept those distractions. And instead of seeing them as negative, you see them as positive, to calling you back, to reminding you to go back to back to meditating.
Yeah.
And that's so meditation is already working, if you like. It's teaching you to be patient with yourself, to be compassionate and to be gentle, to accept what is.
Just as it is.
Yes.
Just the way it is. I mean, I remember coming to you about a month after I started this, and I said, sure, like, my head is spinning around. Like, even when I turn off all the things, like the radio, the TV, the laptop, whatever, my head is still helicopters when I'm doing this meditation. And I said, and I'm really fighting with it. And you were going, no, accept that, and just allow that to be there. Because the first thing I was doing was resisting it and fighting it. And so from what I gathered, it's just accepting that. And now, even now when I'm doing the meditation, if I'd had a busy day or I'm going for 12 hours of the day or whatever, and I stop and I do this meditation, my brain is still going at a 50 to 100 miles an hour or whatever.
That's because over the years you've developed a habit of thinking. Your thinking is becoming an escape route for you. Trying to sort it out in your head by thinking to sort it out.
Yeah.
So it's like any habit or any addiction. It's very difficult to break the habit. The first way to break the habit is to accept it and do the best.
That was the bit that was different for me. I was going like, okay, I'm going to completely change everything and I'm going to force myself to think a different way.
Yeah.
You're going, no, you're wasting your time. You have to accept it, just acknowledge it, allow it to be.
Yeah. Because without all of that stuff going on, you wouldn't be alive. It's kept you alive. It's distracted you from whatever's going on inside you. So by thinking, so it's back again to the fundamental teaching, accept. It's in the acceptance, no matter what it is. It's the acceptance of it that is the window of opportunity to begin to learn about the deepest part of you. So what happens also as you continue with meditating, slowly you begin to wake up to something positive about yourself. You get it quicker. But while you're distracted by everything else, it's great to look at your distraction or to discover that there's a positive aspect to it as well. And the positive aspect is something I will follow up with another interview, but not for now.
Right, I'll write down the positive aspect, because I'm coming back to you on that one now. Because, right, and what do you mean by the positive aspect? Of the thing that I'm happy to distract myself from,
yes,
or to run away from.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a positive aspect to that.
Yes.
Like the addictions,
yes,
that these are the things that got you this far.
Yeah.
These have been your companions, if you like, or
your best friend.
Your best friend
is yourself. The only heart that can love you is your love. Any love from anybody else,
Well, it wasn't a Russian in London, John.
Yeah. well, I think you lost the trick there, my Jim. You should have put the dresses on. You might have had more look. I hope to Jesus you didn't leave the dresses behind.
Oh Jesus! Like I wanted to throw them over a wall
Yeah.
after that. You
Yeah.
know,
Where have you got them?
I gave them to Oxfam over there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, because these were all brand new with
I know.
tags in them. Anyway, whatever.
I was smiling when you were telling me the
Oh
story.
God!
I said to myself, Jesus, he's a clever fucker.
I'd say you were going. I saw you smiling when I was telling you this, and I thought you said, "Jesus, this fella has endless entertainment. He's such a fucking idiot," you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there was to me. Okay, now look,
Yeah.
you can't. This is just weird now, so I have to tell the story now, right?
No, you don't. You can wait.
All right.
You see, what you're doing there now is you're rushing into explaining yourself. And that's a clue. When you begin to explain yourself, it's deeper than that, it's apologizing for yourself. When you find yourself defending yourself or trying to explain yourself or whatever, there's a hurt there in your life. You need to defend yourself. Somehow, something that happened in your early life.
Yeah.
So you learned to hide whatever it was. I've no idea. So defending and explaining is always a clue in me. I discover there's something there in your history where you began the practice of apologizing for yourself. There's a hurt there hidden away. The need to apologize and explain. There's a hurt. An emotional
I'm very
hurt.
sorry about that, John.
No, don't be sorry at all.
No, but that's true. Yeah. And I mean, Jesus, you hit a nerve there. And I was going, Jesus, this is supposed to be about you, not me.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that you're saying that. And I mean, this is an example. I am so good at even jumping away or distracting myself or getting away from the subject that my explanation of that, I didn't relate for it to be any kind of an apology or anything, you know.
Yeah.
I just saw it as the viewers, the listenership
Yeah.
need to know
Yeah.
the backstory to this,
Yeah.
because it just sounds like we're talking about something random. And I'm also getting very defensive, and I'm also getting kind
Yeah.
of...
That's also a clue. There's a hurt there. Yes, our lives are littered with apologies, okay? Except
It's
when
a
you...
beautiful phrase.
Except when...
There's something very evocative and sad and west of Ireland about that.
Yeah.
Our lives are littered with apologies.
Yes.
And are we still acting out of a lot of those apologies?
Yes.
And are you saying then, and I'm being very careful now because this is beginning to resonate with me, through meditation, we can, first of all, hear those apologies, recognize them in us,
Yes.
recognize the behaviours we've done to overcompensate or to compensate for these apologies.
Yeah.
Eventually to hear these apologies or hear the need for that apology within us, and eventually maybe get to the hurt behind that apology
Yes. Yeah.
and give it a hug.
Yes, exactly. To say hello.
Just say hello.
Yeah. How are you doing, old friend? Without you, I'll be dead. Thanks very much for keeping me alive. Now I'd like to know more about what's going on.